Hello everyone, Cap here and welcome back to some more Mechabellum. I have two replays for you guys today, and the first one I saved from earlier. It is a LOL game and it was pretty good, so I wanted to show it to you guys. And the other one is a very cool viewer replay. Let's first get into the LOL match. It is starting here in round 2 already, because I joined a little bit late and the replay only saves from where you join to spectate. So blue is giant specialist and has sledgehammers, crawlers and arc lights. And red is LOL here, by the way, and quick supply specialist with storm crawlers and arc lights and also crawlers. And I believe both players picked missile strike this turn. So missiles came down. And right now it is Stormcallers versus Sledgehammers here. These Sledgehammers already level 2 in round 2. So kind of scary. Stormcallers level 1, not necessarily good enough to take these down. Let's speed this up here. With the tower debuff though. Well, tower debuff and Sledgehammers not caring about the Stormcallers was good enough after all. And the Supply Specialist was picked by both players. Some Phoenixes were picked up by red and Mech Rage on the Sledgehammers by blue here. So I think starting next round, by the way, it will be a bit slower. So this time also basically the setup for this round was deployment phase was kind of skipped because of how the replay system works, but next turn will be a little bit more slow, and then we can actually have a proper look at everything. So yeah, the added Phoenixes though, a very good call here to deal with those Sledgehammers. Amp Core for red, no, for blue, and Smoke Bomb for red. Red has now 3 packs of Phoenixes, leveling Stormcallers as well. The damage is really good against these Sledgehammers, of course. Blue now also is adding Phoenixes, basically to be able to handle the opponent's Phoenixes, because otherwise there was no anti-air. And both players with some forward crawlers here. Mobile beaconed crawlers by blue here in the front, distracting the Stormcallers, for a bit at least. But with the smoke bomb, Sledgehammers not able to attack that quickly, though they are level 3 and they have amplifying core, so they are quite scary now. And they are getting through on the left and taking the tower. Will be able to take down all of these Stormcallers, but still a ton of Phoenixes left for red here. And just a single Phoenix for blue. And this is not going to be enough here. Tank production for blue. And I believe skip for red. Missile strikes coming down this turn once more. And blue is deciding to go for anti-air fortress to deal with the Phoenixes. Interesting choice. Well, I guess because of the tank production line, I would guess. A giant kind of had to be picked up. If you want to play this item, you need a giant to equip it on. And I guess this was the best choice available, but I don't think it's amazing here. So anti-air is kind of nice against the Phoenixes, but other than that, Fortress is a bit awkward. There are no like sledgehammers or other giants or anything to target for the Fortress. And also there are level 2 Stormcallers on this side that can deal quite a bit of damage to the Fortress and take it out as well. That being said though, picking up the tank production line is pretty good here for blue, because blue is already invested in sledgehammers and they have the mechanical rage tech. So also these spawned tanks, these spawned sledgehammers will spawn with that tech as well. I assume that's the whole reason why blue really wanted to play it. But yeah, tank production line pretty good for blue. However, the giant not necessarily ideal here. The Fortress. Not yet at least, but it could always reach a critical mass, like it is so often with Fortresses in particular. Senior attack specialist and tech specialist coming down. Let's see what other techs red is deciding to go for. So far it is only the energy shield on the Phoenixes, was already there last turn. But yeah, 2 more Fortresses, so now 3 Fortresses with the anti-air and 2 Phoenixes in the back. This might start to be enough to take down the Phoenixes. However, red added more Stormcallers, and also there are level 3 Stormcallers now already on the right side and 1 pack of level 2s as well. So this Fortress with the tank production line is a little bit sad over here. I feel like it will get shut down kind of quickly, and Stormcallers also getting launcher overload. So even more damage coming in. They shoot so quickly now and deal so much damage. Yeah, here on the right, the level 2 sledgehammers just insta-die basically to these level 3 Stormcallers. And let's see if what happens once they finally target this Fortress here. Yeah, middle Fortress also goes down super quickly. Tank production line delaying a little bit, but now everything is locked on, and look at this. The damage is so crazy from leveled Stormcallers. And blue is at 76 HP. So this does not look good. EMP picked by red. It's not going to disable the item, by the way. Items do not get disabled by EMP. So this Fortress will still produce sledgehammers. However, tags here, or the other anti-air barrages as well as the mech rage on the sledgehammers here will get disabled. Maybe also red was thinking blue will probably go for barrier now or something. Actually, barrier is also not really good, not against all these Stormcallers with launcher overload. So yeah, it's just to disable tech, I guess. Also EMP for blue, going to hit as much as possible here. Disable Stormcallers mainly was the goal, but there are barriers now, but the barriers take damage from the EMP. Also the Phoenixes lose their shields. And another Fortress here. And some bubbles coming down after all. At least one. Stormcallers now also with the range tag here. And levels on the Stormcallers, by the way. So a lot of level 2 Stormcallers now. Bubble preventing this Fortress from getting disabled. Stormcaller's kind of getting distracted by some singular crawlers coming in. And actually, Phoenixes, with the Phoenixes all down, the couple of Phoenixes by blue can actually finish this round kind of easily without any anti-air left for red here. So this worked out now. Enough fortresses to kill the Phoenixes. And a lot of crawlers to distract. Also the crawlers, by the way, subterranean blitz. So they did buy a lot of time, and that was very important last turn as well. These Stormcallers were distracted for so long by these crawlers. But what do we see here? A War Factory. Lul really likes to play War Factories. I know that. I feel like pretty much every game I spectate by Lul is with War Factory. And even in this case, it seems. So I know Missile Interceptor War Factory really good, and a lot of people like to play it sometimes. But Lul also likes to play the War Factory just by itself, kind of. Just for damage. And yeah, here we see it. With the range tech now, it's basically just damage to take down the sledgehammers and the fortress. I feel like other people might play melting points in this scenario, but not Lul, I guess. Missile strikes coming down once again, taking crawlers and damaging the Phoenixes here, and probably taking fangs and taking down these Stormcallers. No missile interceptors, by the way, on blue's side with all these Stormcallers. Fortresses lasting a while, but is it enough? It might be, actually. Fortresses buying enough time for the sledgehammers and phoenixes to move in and take down the stormcallers as well as the opponent's phoenixes. So this is kind of turning now. With 76 HP, blue finally seems to have gotten a handle on this game. Extended Phoenix range, yeah, for both players. Pretty good here. Phoenixes really matter for both fights here, or for both sides, I mean. And, yep, another War Factory and another tech on the Stormcallers. What is this? So many techs on Stormcallers, and now also Shielded Fangs. Okay, this is a super strong setup now though. So double War Factory with range, protected by a lot of Shielded Fangs, and so much Stormcaller support. So many with levels and Incendiary Bomb now, as well as the range and the Launcher Overload. So this is pretty nuts here, this setup. And finally, blue is going for some missile interception with a War Factory, with missile interceptor tech on the right here. It makes the most sense to put it on the right, so because there's this level 3 Stormcaller with charged ammo, by the way, so it can disable tech. We really want to intercept these here, that's so much value. But yeah, the right side might look a lot better now for blue. Left side though might be a problem. And yeah, look at these missile intercepts. Everything intercepted here on the right. A little bit came through here now, as you can see by the fire. So everything that lands leaves fire. And finally something landing here on the right as well. So starting to fall off a little bit. Too many missiles now. And the missile interceptor accuracy decreases over time, so starting to come through. Also some level 3, and they still hit the level 3 Stormcallers with the charged ammo. Actually finally hit, and now the tech was disabled there for a while. However, is it enough here? Doesn't look like it. Not enough for red to close it out here. So the Missile Interceptor War Factory on the right did a lot. And round 10. This is possibly a reverse sweep here. Blue was at 76 HP and I think Lol was still at full HP. Shield drop for both players, by the way. A second War Factory with Missile Interceptor on the left. Now, more attacks on the War Factory by Lol. 2 more attacks, actually. Missile Interceptor. You might wonder why, but Missile Interceptor can intercept the anti-air barrage of the fortresses. So with this, Lul can actually protect his phoenixes, because without the anti-air barrages, the phoenixes will not die here. Well, there are 2 packs of phoenixes on blue side, but it's not enough to take down all of these phoenixes. And also, this is so huge, I keep saying it, phoenixes with EMP are a must at the moment in my opinion, because they are so good at disabling War Factories in particular. So they might also be able to disable the War Factories, and then all these Stormcallers will hit as well. So I really like the choices Lul made this turn. It's so good, all the attacks he got. Also, even more Phoenixes spawning and even more Phoenixes surviving, because all the missile, anti-air barrage, it's called, is also both getting EMP'd or intercepted. So no anti-air really for blue here anymore. So this was completely shut down. Both the War Factories as well as the fortresses completely shut down now by red basically. And yeah, really strong choices here by red. Going for the Missile Interceptor but also EMP on the Phoenixes is so huge. And yeah, this is finally the game after all for Lol here. Yeah, EMP on Phoenixes is so good, especially with extended range, so they stay back a little bit and are not in the line of fire as much. Alright, this was game 1. Let's go into the viewer replay. It is between Geekop and Melter Skelter. Melter Skelter I already featured once, I believe, in one of my videos. I remember because this person actually went for melters, so staying true to their name, going for basically mass melting points. Let's see if this is going to happen again in this match. Blue is starting Area Specialist with Crawlers and Phoenixes, and Red is Marksman Specialist with Marksman and Sledgehammers and is adding some Crawlers. Blue looking like it's going to be aggression here. Asymmetrical aggression on the left side. Aggression in general oftentimes can be good if your opponent is heavily in Marksman or Stormcallers. This might lead you to play aggression, and it might make sense in those types of games. Right side basically completely open, just a couple of crawlers here. Left side is finally coming in. Still a little bit stuck on the last remaining crawlers, but tower is going to fall here now. These marksmen are going to go down, and it will come down to the tower timings and everything, and especially this level 3 marksman, if it is going to get targeted right away by these phoenixes. Oh, it's so close! No, it's turning around! No! This was so close. Very unlucky that this marksman did not shoot the tower, because it would have one-shot the tower and then could have taken down the phoenixes. Yeah. Unlucky. So, round 1 for blue here. Oh. Stop. Right. Mass-produced fortress. Nice. I like to see this card, and I like to see it being picked as well. Mass fortresses can be very fun. A lot of good choices here, by the way. Also tech specialist, heavy armor, portable shield, all good stuff. I feel like actually mass-produced fortress is probably the least viable out of all these 4, because all the others are just so good. But this person seems to be having a plan here, or just wants to have fun with mass-produced fortresses. Phoenixes with jump drive now. Let's see where they are getting moved. And they are going into the flank. 1 pack at least, and the other is being repositioned a little bit. Stormcallers now getting added by blue. And some more crawlers. And unlucky. Fangs here by red are going to hold off these phoenixes from flanking. So that's not going to work. Stormcallers could be really good here against all these sledgehammers and fangs. Lumping up nicely as well. That being said though, not a lot to back it up. Also some crawlers actually coming through. They are going to take care of these Stormcallers for sure. And yeah, the Phoenix is lost here against the pack of fangs. So aggression not working out right now. Field device specialist for red. Also, let's see if we will see mass-produced fortress now. And also shield device specialist for blue. Failed Phoenix flank. Because of jump drive, can just be moved back. So it was worth a try. More Stormcallers for blue. And some more crawlers, and red is adding more sledgehammers here. Very hard line of sledgehammers here. 4 packs so close together in the middle. Oh, the sentry though. Taking down a pack of sledgehammers and a little bit more as well, I think. Another sledgehammer or something. And Stormcallers, as long as they have the support in front. Some other units, like there was an Arclight here, and now the Crawlers coming in here. As long as they have or get the fire support, they can just do their work and basically take down everything here. Stormcallers can be extremely good against sledgehammers and fangs and marksmen. As long as they have the time. Not good at all against crawlers though. And look at this. Singular crawler coming in. It's actually in range still of the Stormcaller in the back. Stormcallers do have a dead zone around them, so whenever anything gets too close, so especially usually crawlers, because they're quick and everything, they cannot attack them anymore. But yeah, Stormcallers, too good here. Even taking out the level 3 orange boy. Heavy armor for blue. I feel like Rhino drop could be pretty good here. Or Rhino Assault for red. Could take down all of these crawlers and get the tower. If red decides to do so. And here is a fortress, but not by red, who picked up mass-produced fortress, but instead by blue. And with the heavy armor on it. Actually, now we are also seeing the first fortress on red side as well. So it is kind of getting into a fortress versus fortress here. One flank Arclight will be able to take down all of this chaff here, theoretically. So actually the Fangs, not sure if they will attract, but some of the crawlers or all of the crawlers. Or maybe because it's a little bit back, I'm not sure how this interaction is here right now. We will see how it works out. Yeah, actually all the chaff comes, and this Arclight is going to be really good. And 2 fortresses for red, by the way. But 1 fortress with heavy armor, and this is a regular fortress and not a mass-produced one, so it's so much better. Look at these mass-produced fortresses. They go down super quickly, while this one is still standing. Yep. Regular fortress with heavy armor. Too good. Too much HP. Missile strike for blue. I feel like deployment specialist would be better. Actually, never mind. Blue does have a plan for this. So this missile strike is going to take down these fangs, and without these fangs, this side is actually open to phoenixes. These phoenixes will take this tower by the looks of it. So very smart play here to pick up the missile strike. Very well seen by blue. Yeah, this Arclight is now going to get completely wrecked though. 1 more fortress is getting added over here. And yeah, 2 more fortresses as well for blue, and they have now also the rocket punch. And another fortress also for red. So both players starting to spam fortresses now, it seems. But keep in mind, these fortresses a lot better than red's fortresses. Plus, also right now with rocket punch against no rocket punch. Oh, okay, is getting attacked though, getting the fang production. And another fortress. All of a sudden 5 fortresses on the board by red with fang production. Oh, this is... wow, called actually, kind of. These, yeah. Producing some more fangs that are actually running over there, and I think it might be enough to stop these phoenixes. Is it? I think it is. Wow, unlucky for blue here. Was a really nice thought with the missile strike. Really nice tactic there. But yeah, the main army though, these fortresses with the Phoenix support as well, are just wrecking all of these sledgehammers and fortresses by red. Right side getting the tower now though. And with the tower you have this heavy armor fortress is actually going down now. Actually not. I spoke too soon. This tower debuff came in just in time. Wow, it's still alive. Can't believe it. Okay, now it's down though. But still, the tower debuff, pretty sure made the difference there, probably. For blue to win this round. Let's see if the Stormcallers can actually take this one down. It's really close here. But there's also this Phoenix left though. Taken down by the spawned Fangs. And it is actually a close win for red after all. This was really hard to read for me. I couldn't say who would win this round. Oh, Giant Hunter though. No! Pick up Giant Hunter! Please! Why? The value! Already 5 mass-produced fortresses. So they die easily, kind of. And there are already so many. Giant Hunter would be so much value. Also ahead. So yeah, as blue I would have picked Giant Hunter here for sure. It's so good here. I still would like red, or to see red do something about this side. This is super vulnerable. So this turn as well could just Rhino to Vulcan drop here or something and get the tower kind of for free. One fortress now though on the right here as well. Also tower snipe was possible this entire time with Stormcallers, for example. Nothing in front of this tower up until now. Now there's the fortress. Both players, by the way, decided to go for a smoke bomb. Can be very good here as well in a mirror matchup kind of. When fortresses punch each other and one pack of fortresses can attack earlier than the other. That's really good for them. And actually this is coming down, so red decided to barrier, but blue didn't, so this is not really good for blue. That being said though, fire now also on these Stormcallers, which is helping a lot with all these spawning Fangs. So they don't live nearly as long as they would otherwise. They are still really annoying though. And also, look at this. This is also so scary though, when someone is mass-produced fortress and it's just spamming fortresses. When they win a round, all of a sudden there are like 6 fortresses alive by the end of the round, and that's so much damage. So you can actually get one-shot by a strategy like this. You have 3k HP or something, and yeah, that's 5... No, that's... what's that? It's 8? Seven fortresses and something, or 8 fortresses. I think. I can't quick math right now. But yeah. This is looking like the round for red once more. The smoke really helped here, for sure. And yeah, this could be the last round. Basically any round now could be the last round because of all these giants. Potentially so much damage. Senior manufacturing by blue and by red. Yeah, it can spam. These fortresses now cost 250, by the way. That's so crazy. This fat unit for 250. So weird. And yeah, fortresses are going to get spammed more now for sure. With mass produced and senior manufacturing. Temp range. Good pick. Camp range always good basically in a mirror matchup. Well, unless your units are melee, but these are not melee. Also now Fang production as well here by blue. So many fortresses already. How many are there? 10 so far. 10 fortresses on the board here, and they are also getting punch. So this is, yeah, the fortresses in a mirror matchup kind of, both with punch and Fang production. But only 4 on this side and 10 on this side. But these are mass produced and all level 1, and these are not mass produced, and this one is level 2 with heavy armor, so this one is really much better than all the others. Also, problem for red here, no really good chaff clear, so the Fang production by blue is actually so good here. The Fangs will buy quite a bit of time. Fortresses, sledgehammers and marksmen, not good at taking down chaff. That being said though, right side came in kind of quickly. But really good that this Phoenix, I think, sniped the tower over here just now as well. To even out the tower debuffs, basically. Oh. Wait, why did it punch? What? Where did the damage come from? I didn't see this. This looked weird. I feel like the fortress just punched for no reason. But maybe I'm wrong. Took down the tower here. And it's 4 fortresses alive and some spawned Fangs. So once more, red is winning here. But only 4 fortresses, and that is only 1600 damage. So blue's still alive. And now the smoke is gone, by the way. The smoke did a lot these last 2 turns. Photon emission for blue. So this turn can be kind of the opposite of the last 2 turns. Not getting debuffed here on this side by the smoke, but instead is now actually buffed by the photon emission. So this side might win super hard. Right side though, so many fortresses and only 1 fortress here for blue. Some more shielded Fangs getting added, and I think 3 more. Oh my god, look at all these barriers and all these fortresses. What is this? What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 fortresses right now, I think. With barrier and punch and Fang production. So also the Fangs, how many Fangs these guys produce. Oh, it would be so good to have attack on the Fangs. Well, that being said, Fangs are not that great here because of all the fire on the ground from the Stormcallers. Also the Stormcallers now with EMP, so they can disable all the attacks here on the fortresses. But first they need to get through the barriers still. And look at all these Fangs trickling in. 4 fortresses against 13 fortresses or something. But this one is level 3 with heavy armor, so it's very strong. And it is actually, look at this fortress. It's taking down all of these fortresses basically single-handedly, and it's not losing any health, kind of. Holy, this one fortress just took on all of these other fortresses super easily. And also this level 2 fortress as well, doing a lot. You can really see the difference if you have a leveled non-mass produced fortress against a level 1 mass produced fortress. Such a big difference. And yeah, they are just falling now. Bro, imagine the Giant Hunter value though. Holy. If only blue picked Giant Hunter, but I mean, it worked out. GG's blue taking the game here with a couple of better fortresses compared to spamming weaker fortresses, basically. Holy. Yeah, but that being said though, I really wish red would have added a little bit of chaff clear. Maybe also fire stormcallers, even just two, like one here and one on the other side or something would already have done a lot, I feel like. But anyways, this was... I don't think I've ever seen a board like this. And also really funny seeing this lose with so many fortresses against just 4. Very cool. Alright, GG's. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.